Hello, Caribou Honig here. I am the chairman and co-founder of Insuretech Connect, this nice little shindig we have here. Started out back in 2015, I was investing in Insuretech, could not find a good industry conference to go to where I'd meet the other investors, the entrepreneurs, the innovation executives within the industry. I kind of needed it to exist, so I had the harebrained idea, let's just create it. Lucky for me, got connected with Jay Weintraub, the CEO and co-founder, and he actually knew what he was doing, so we created ITC. Besides that, I do some venture capital. Used to be a corporate executive back a long time ago at Capital One, and otherwise I'm just basically a nuisance. You know, I've been looking at many different technologies, and there's lots of room for debate. You don't hear as much about blockchain these days as you might have 3 or 4 years ago, right? Some ebb and flow. I think APIs are one that you did start to hear a bit about a couple years ago, right? The APIification of insurance, and I think that is a trend that is here to stay for the next couple of decades, not just the next couple of years. Then you see other trends built on top of the APIs, right? Embedded insurance, that's a hot button topic, and you'll hear more about it. I think you might start to get sick of hearing about embedded insurance a year from now, but that's based on APIs being in place. You need the API layer to really unlock the power of embedded insurance. I think you start to see real traction around no-code or low-code environments, right? The shift from needing a developer, right, to code a product to maybe have a product manager able to configure a product. Kind of excited about those opportunities too. Yeah, so I think there's a few trends that all start to come together. One, of course, is just the technology advancement, right? So whether it's APIs, machine learning, satellite data, right? We're sort of past having smartphone penetration be, near 100%. So I think that's one that's already sort of seeing its way through. Cloud, right? Obviously is something that's, again, here to stay. But I also think you see a little bit, at least, of demographic shifts. I think, of course, COVID is one of the trends, right? I think of the years of platform shifts, right? Once upon a time, we had mainframes, right? Then we had the PC, then the internet. Each of those is a platform shift, and I think COVID actually represents a platform shift, right? It's actually making some legacy ways of doing business kind of obsolete, right? And opening up entire new vistas of how to get work done. So I actually would point the insurance industry to look at how does COVID shift the platform, change what's possible, and build on top of that. Now, I'll be a little bit bold in talking about non-traditional companies coming into the life insurance to disrupt it. I'll be a little bold in saying I kind of hope that they do. Right? Not because I have anything against the incumbent life insurance businesses, but there's actually so much opportunity for better serving and better protecting people. And if what that means is that you've got to get some businesses, some companies that are from outside of the traditional scope, then all the better. Right? You're seeing some of the challenger banks, the neo banks, right, actually become real meaningful opportunities for distributing and offering life insurance products. I like that. You're starting to see, more and more of the entrepreneurs and more of the entrepreneurially minded companies out there start to actually look at how can we evolve product, right? Now, my joke is I got to interview a couple guys from General Motors this morning, and I couldn't quite get them to agree that they were also going to, innovate on life insurance as well as auto and home. Even though I drive like my grandma, come on, that should give me some sort of life insurance break, right? So I think we'll see more and more, if not from GM, at least from other companies that are adjacent to the financial services world.